Good morning. So nice to have you join us on this beautiful Friday morning. Hope you're excited for the weekend and so glad that you can share some time with us this morning. We're going to have fun with our first guest. Dr. Tiffany Ahlberg is here with Ahlberg Audiology, and she's going to use something happened in her life to kind of set up our conversation this morning. But we've long said, Tiffany, that Thursdays are kind of our favorite days of the week now because it ushers in the weekend. You went a day ahead, Wednesday, is that right? You went to a concert.
Went to a concert after work and then had to go to work the next day, so that was not fun. But yes, it was an amazing experience.
Tell who you saw.
We saw the Violent Femmes at the Caverns, and it's a great place, so I highly recommend it if you have an opportunity to go.
So a coworker of ours, Ashlyn, who we talk about, she had gone to this concert too. So she texted me on Thursday and said, guess who I saw? I saw Dr. Ahlberg. And I almost wrote to her to say, was she wearing her earplugs? And that's what you were going to talk about this morning.
Yes, it was. So I always wear my earplugs whenever I go to and we go to a lot of concerts. We really do love music, and I had my 17-year-old daughter with us at that concert as well. And so I took a pocket full of earplugs because I want to spread the opportunity to protect your ears if possible. And so I have conditioned her to wear her earplugs. So we were in that concert, my daughter wore her earplugs, and I was trying to hand out earplugs. Like, there was a 22-year-old that was sitting next to us, there was another couple that was probably our age behind us, and there was some other people that were about my age in front of us. And I was like, guys, I have brought some earplugs, you know, will you wear them? And everyone said, no, thank you. Like, I don't want to waste them because I won't wear them.
So do you think that the people who said no, which I guess was all of them, said no because they thought it was going to muffle the sound and the quality of the music?
I should have asked them why they denied me,
Well, but it wouldn't. Yeah. It didn't hamper your experience, did it?
We're the nerds. I mean, not that I had my phone out the whole time, but we did measure, and it was up to like 108 dB. So that's pretty loud. You know, that's almost definitely going to cause some auditory damage to the ear at that level. And my only thing is, I guess people either think that it's going to be corny to wear earplugs or that it's going to muffle the sound. But I wore them, and like it's so loud that you really don't notice that you have on it because you hear everything. But.
So to the corny part, it's not at all. The ones that you brought, I'm guessing, were those little orange ones that just squish in your ear, right? But if you give it a try, that's an inexpensive try.
It is.
If you give it a try and you see that it really does work, and you probably feel a lot better when you leave the concert or wherever you are where it's loud, right?
We go to so many concerts that I went ahead and invested in like the musician molds.
That's what I was going to ask you, is that did you make that transition?
Yeah, so you know, I take those with me, but I always take extras of other earplugs, just you know, in case.
So it's one of those things where life, you know, teaches you as you go along, but it's the kind of lesson that you don't want to learn too late because you don't get any of your hearing loss back.
I guarantee you, if you asked any of my patients who knew that noise caused their hearing loss, if they could go back in time and wear earplugs during loud situations, I mean, I would, unless they're just totally I don't know, just
out there.
Yeah, they would all say yes.
So, okay, let's talk about noise. Concerts is one. This is gardening, lawn mowing season. You say that can, if you're on that, like a riding lawnmower for a long time.
Yes, I mean, you know, we have a little poster in our office that says tractors can get up to 106 dB. I mean,
what should it be? Like, what is too high?
So there's a algorithm, like according to OSHA, 80 dB for 8 hours, 85 dB for 4 hours, 90 dB for 2 hours. So it's like half.
Okay.
So as we go up 5 dB, the time that you can be exposed to it is cut in half.
So if it's 85 for 4 hours, or 90 for 2 hours, and your concert the other night was at 108
for 2 hours.
That's a lot.
That is. Well, you know, my daughter's birthday was last week, and we bought her a Ninja Creamy.
Oh yeah.
And that gets up, I think we tested that, and it was like 90 dB. Like that's it.
So just when you go to make that, are
Yeah.
you making ice cream with
Yes,
yours?
it's so good.
I didn't get that for Christmas. I was supposed to get that for somebody. Okay, I digress. So when you press it for those just little few seconds.
It's not seconds. It is probably 3 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes.
Really?
It's long. Yeah. So, but it's loud.
What are other household things that we're not even thinking
a
of?
hair dryer. I mean, I don't wear hearing protection when I have the hair dryer because it's like 90 dB for 10 minutes. But I mean, it's louder than people think.
What about like a sudden bang? Like if you're
Those are the worst. Those are the worst because our hearing doesn't have time. We have a natural protection that occurs within the ear, and so the ear kind of quits transmitting the sound when it's exposed to a certain sound for a long period of time. But when it's a sudden impact sound, the ear doesn't have time to prepare, and so those sounds are the absolute worst. So a shotgun or a pistol. I mean, it's so fast that people will say, "Oh, it's not loud." I mean, it's like dropping a spoon. It's just because it's so loud, you don't understand how.
If you are exposed to something that's really loud, and do you sometimes just feel bad? Like I would get a headache, I think. Do people ever have a physical reaction to the loud noise?
I guess some people do, but I don't understand why we have conditioned ourselves to be around loud noises and it be enjoyable, whether it be music or whether it be, I mean, like, I think we're so conditioned to hearing all the time. Earplugs, AirPods, music. We have something going in our ears 100% of the time. So nowadays, church is loud. I mean, everything that we're around is loud. People play their music loud in their car. I mean, everywhere we go, it's louder than it was 20 years ago. Well,
don't let that happen to you because you have the power to turn it down and definitely call her because she sees people all ages for all reasons of hearing loss. But this was kind of her free advice to you this morning. It's Ahlberg Audiology, 2 locations. I wish I could have a video of you at that Violent Femmes concert in Cleveland and Athens. There are the phone numbers. Online, it's ahlbergaudiology.com. If you lose your hearing, you can't get it back, so protect it.